welcome to another video. I landed from London a few nights ago and I am like just now realizing that daylight savings existed, because when we were in London, when we flew there, it was only a 4-hour difference because daylight savings hadn't happened yet here and it had already happened there. So there was only a 4-hour difference. Then it changed when we were in London, but it was kind of like gray the entire time. So like by the time that it hit nighttime, it wasn't that big of a deal. But now that we're home, and what time is it? My clocks aren't right because I didn't set them. It's 5:46 and it's pitch black outside. This means we're finally like in the weeds of winter time, and that's not a fun place to be. And it's so like New Yorker to be like, you have to get through the winter to appreciate spring, and like it's gonna be so lovely come springtime because we'll have made it through, but that still means you have to make it through. And the winter time is very hard for me. Like I think it is for most people. It's dark and cold, and the feeling of like having to get ready and leave your house, kind of not a vibe. But that being said, I am focusing this winter on being the most like productive and the best version of myself so that I don't fall into a deep hole of depression. First things first, putting on the Yule log YouTube channel that lasts for like, I don't know, I think this one's like the 8-hour one, and it's just a vibe. If you guys don't know what the Yule log YouTube channel is, first of all, you're living under a rock. Like, you need to get on this. I'm just gonna put my mic close by. That's all it does. It's just crackling fire. If there was a YouTube Wrapped, this would be my most played, because I will put this on and just leave it for hours. I'll forget that it's on. It's just like such a nice little thing to throw on in the background. It makes you feel like life is worth living. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's sort of like a treat to just throw on a fire. I've never had a fireplace, but Jared's stepdad does, and like my uncle does. And whenever we are at those houses and can make a fire, it's like, this is such a treat. So this is our version. This is the Brooklyn version of that. The other thing that I like to do in the wintertime is to make cozy comfort food. And for me and Jared lately, that's been a soup of sorts with some chicken broth. We've got some couscous, and then the produce is too far for me to hold it up, but we've got celery, carrots, broccoli, onion, garlic, and we're gonna make that tonight for dinner. And I'm gonna show you my haphazard, throw in one pot, don't really know what I'm doing recipe, so that if you're feeling a little under the weather like I am, like already today, I'm having an ugly day. I'm not under the weather like I have a cold, but I'm under the weather in terms of my appearance. Traveling for a week straight and coming back jet lagged and pale. Oh, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. Sometimes you just have to have an ugly day. You have to have it's like the metaphor I was just saying about New York. You have to get through the ugly days in order to feel pretty again. You have to get through the winter to have a beautiful spring. And right now, physically and metaphorically, we are in the weeds. This is a long tangent. We're making soup tonight. That was the intro to making soup. If you stuck around this far, let's make some soup. So I'm following a rough recipe from this man, Harrison, on TikTok. I love him, and I will make anything that this man posts about because it all looks so delicious, and I feel like he is always making a soup. Therefore, I now always make a soup. Okay, The soup has been finished. It's a little hot underneath my hands and I'm probably gonna spill it, but it looks amazing, tastes amazing because I've tasted it every step of the way. Last step is a little bit of Parmesan. And now we're gonna go downstairs and probably watch a show and have a very cozy night in. See you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I am so excited. Got up so early this morning. I could barely sleep because I have the most exciting event today. I am hosting a cat adoption event with Arm & Hammer, Greenpoint Cats, and Influencer Social Responsibility, Self-Former in Williamsburg. I'm so excited. There are so many cute cats and I'm kind of nervous because whenever there's an event that I have to invite people to, I just default am no one's coming, no one's showing up. And cats, I guess I don't know, people aren't as excited about cats as they are dogs, and that's okay. We're gonna try and get them excited. There are so many cute cats that are gonna be adopted today, and it's a beautiful day in Williamsburg. So I'm hoping people are walking by and they're oh, what's that? Oh, a bunch of cats? Is this fate? Is this fate that I'm walking by a bunch of cats right now? Should I adopt them? Because seriously, they're so cute. And the fact that I get to work with Greenpoint Cats, who I've been following for so long. I live in the area, I live in Greenpoint. I see all of their little colonies set up everywhere. So I just feel very lucky to be doing this, and it's gonna be a great day. My spray tan is a little crazy right now, but I hope no one will notice. Also, I'm just noticing that I am in desperate need of some Botox. And yes, today I'm gonna be around a bunch of cats. But I would be such a bad cat mom if I didn't, show you my two baby boys. Look how precious they are right now. They've been like this all morning. They are literally inseparable and they're blending into the couch. You're so sweet. I feel whenever I put the mic next to them, they get so confused and I want them to purr on the mic and they never do because they're just what the hell is she doing right now? But I did want to show you what I've been using on my skin lately because I feel it's been doing amazing things. I recently got sent this mask from Weleda. This is Skin Food. If you have been watching the channel for a while or my Instagram, every winter, Skin Food is my number one. I have so many bottles of Skin Food that are just like this because I carry them around with me. They're amazing for your face when you get really dry, for your elbows, your hands. My knuckles crack every winter and it's so frustrating. And this is really the only thing that kind of calms it all down. But they recently sent me this mask, this nourishing 2-in-1 cleanser and mask. So you can use it as a face cleanser and a mask. Obviously, I just said that 3 times, but it's really nice. It's really nice. My skin feels very nourished. And then they do have a light version of their Skin Food. They have an original, which is super thick, ultra rich, very, very creamy. And they have a light version. So because it's not necessarily super cold outside, I've been using the light version. But come January, when it's super blistering cold, I'll opt for the super thick. But right now I'm just using the light and it's been fabulous. My skin is the juiciest it's felt in a very long time. Okay, so we have the outfit sorted. I kind of was just panicking about what I was gonna wear because I didn't want to be uncomfortable. I'm gonna be there all day until 5:36, and I wanted to look cute, obviously, and I wanted to be comfortable. And I feel I checked off both of those boxes. Of course, because I'm going to a cat adoption event, I had to wear my Ghani shirt. The script on the bottom, I've had this shirt for 3 years, or maybe 2 years. I just realized that it says time traveler. I thought when I bought this that it said something in French. Let me just show you. I had no idea it said time traveler. It's in this strange little script. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The cat on this looks like Pablo. I bought this at the Copenhagen airport. I tried to find this shirt for so long when it first came out. I went to 4 different Ghanis in Copenhagen. They were all sold out, and they finally had it at the airport, and I was thank you, it's meant to be. I'm wearing my Barrel jeans from And Other Stories. These are the brown ones that I recently got. My Zara loafers that I've been wearing nonstop, and then my favorite oversized vintage blazer. I got this at the Niche shop on the Upper West Side, or the Upper East Side, Upper East. I think it's in the 80s somewhere. And I love it so much. I just have it kind of folded up for some added texture and print. I'm so excited for the event. I am a little nervous because I don't know, I just want people to have fun and I want people to come. First of all, I have this like, I think I said in an earlier clip, I just have this like feeling no one's gonna come. And I think that's just like my imposter syndrome kicking in. I really hope they come and adopt some cats because that would literally make my life. It would make my year. I'm going to bring the vlog along so you'll see the event, you'll see the kitties, and fingers crossed some kitties get adopted today. Please, please, please. This is Dexter. He's feeling a little spicy, a little overwhelmed right now, but look at the size of his paws. Can you see that? They are massive. They're like literal mittens. And then we have Sky Cap and Sky Miles. They were found at JFK, so they have Delta names, which is the cutest thing in the world. And they're just chilling. They're very neutral. They're like having the time of their lives, haven't moved. Oh, okay. They're feeling a little overwhelmed now, I think, from the camera. And then we have Toucan Sam, who's very scared, but he's the sweetest boy. When he was over here in the corner, all he wants is love and pets. That's all he's looking for, but he's feeling a little overwhelmed. Then we have these two baby girls who are the best of friends, and they've just been hanging out. They're like so chill, very calm. This guy's been sleeping in the litter box, which is so cute. He's got litter everywhere. And then we have this little guy who's fully loafed. I think this one is Fang. Two sweet sisters. We have some Greenpoint Cats merch. Here are some codes that if you wanted to donate to Venmo or to Greenpoint Cats, anything would be appreciated. Just got back from the event and I ordered sushi, and I figured we could have like a little debriefing because I kind of blacked out and I have no idea what I filmed, so let's go over it together. Of course, I ordered from Sushi Yoshi, as I always do. They're my favorite. They're in Queens. There we go. Oh my God, so YouTuber of me. I got a salmon avocado, and then I got their special tiger roll. And Caroline taught me this, that you can ask sushi places to cut the sushi smaller so that they're in smaller bites. And that's so necessary because this piece of sushi is like so thick that you need them to cut it into smaller bites. So you get like 12 rolls rather than 8, if that makes sense. Okay, so the event could not have gone better, in my opinion. I was a little nervous that people wouldn't show up. I think I was saying to you guys earlier that like this complex of like thinking I'm not that I'm not good enough, but like thinking that like no one's gonna show up for me in the way that I show up for people. And I was so pleasantly surprised. Like all my girlfriends came, so many people came from the neighborhood, random people who walked by. It was just like a really, really nice turnout. It's been so long since I've had sushi and it's really hidden. We had so many amazing sponsors and I'm so thankful for them. To Arm& Hammer Cat Litter, Greenpoint Cat, Influencer Social Responsibility, Alex, who like really spearheaded the whole like organization of this event. LaCroix sent water, St. James iced tea, and Feeney Pizza. They all donated a bunch of goodies for us. And I'm just so thankful for my community. Like I don't want to say like I'm shocked, like I didn't think people would show up, but like I am just like, I don't know, I'm so grateful. And I did have to purchase a Greenpoint Cats sweatshirt. It's the cutest thing ever. I am gonna put links to donate or to learn how to adopt or to apply to be a foster. I'm gonna put all of that down below in the description so that if this video tickles your fancy and you've been thinking, I've been wanting to adopt a cat lately, or I wonder what the process is of becoming a foster. Now you know, and I will put all of the resources down below for you. I'm not gonna make you sit through me eating the rest of this sushi, so I'm gonna put the camera down for tonight, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Happy Monday. I know that this is like supposed to be a weekend vlog, But yesterday, I didn't do anything. I literally didn't do anything but cook dinner. And I was like, I can't show you guys me cooking dinner again. Like, how boring. So we are substituting Sunday for Monday. And honestly, this Monday feels like a Sunday because it's gray outside. I'm feeling very like sluggish, as if I didn't sleep, but my sleep score would tell you otherwise. I got so much sleep last night, 9 hours and 41 minutes, and 96 was my sleep score. Crazy. But yeah, today is kind of just like a chill day. I had a meeting this morning and I fear I made no sense because I'm like still asleep. It's raining out. It's gross. I haven't changed out of my PJs from last night. And yeah, but later today, I am going to a cooking class with Caroline and I'm so excited. I've been to a few cooking classes before, but they've always been for events. And this time, like, I'm paying for it in collaboration with a brand that I'm doing content for. But like, I'm going to a proper cooking class. This isn't sort of just like a sped up version as most events are. This is going to be so fun. We get to make this, I think it's Italian. We get to make the sauce and the pasta and we get to have dinner there. How fun. I also think it's BYOB. I don't really feel like drinking wine though. Maybe I can get like a cool natural wine, like 0% alcohol. Sometimes if I'm drinking on a weekday, when I have like a busy week ahead of me, which I do, I just feel like, why am I setting myself up to feel hungover tomorrow? You know, it's just like not really my vibe these days. I used to love drinking on a weeknight, like going to get a glass of wine or like having like a movie night and making a little cocktail. But now I'm just like, I really can't be asked because I feel so cruddy the next day and my sleep gets affected, my mood, hello. So yeah, did want to open up a package with you guys that I got from Essie. It's been sitting on my living room floor for a few days and it's pretty big. So I figured there might be something fun in here for us to enjoy. Okay, so this is the big box from Essie. I have no idea what's inside. Oh, I guess the tape just comes off. Oh my God, what is this? Okay, I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like what astronauts would eat. Like it's like deep frozen or whatever it's called. What's it called? Dry frozen? Dry freeze? I don't know. Oh my God, is there food in here? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Was there food in here and I didn't know it? Oh no, panic. Party proof color garnished with glam. Okay. This is the first box. Oh, fun. Gel by Essie Longwear. So this is what is in the first box. I am very familiar with Essie's gel because if I'm not mistaken, this is the color I wore on my wedding day. Yes, it is. Rock the Runway. This is the exact color I wore on my wedding day, which is so funny because I was actually just going through my wedding playlist on TikTok. Every once in a while, someone will like an old video of mine from my wedding playlist, and it makes me go through every single video, and I'm like so nostalgic, even though it was only like a year ago. I mean, this video has so many views. It has 9.7 million views, which is pretty high up for me. One of my most viewed videos on TikTok. Okay, anyway, what's in the next box? Oh wait, so this is, I think, the new feature for Essie. They have these metallic glaze top coats to garnish your manicure. This one's really pretty. This is in the shade Crushed Gold. Okay, and what's in the next one? Oh, fun. Garnish with Glam, the Mary Cherry Cosmo. Oh, cool. Oh, so I guess there's, what is this? Oh, it's caviar. It's caviar. That's why it was, oh my God, it's still cold. Wow, these ice packs worked overtime. They included some caviar. I don't know what that has to do with a Cosmo though. Chill out. Add ice to your martini. Toss in each ingredient to your shaker for 1 minute. Shake it up. Make it sparkle. Additional and bubbly. Garnish with an orange twist. I think they're just saying that this is like an add-on because at first I was like, wait, do they want me to put the caviar inside of the Cosmo? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, but they did do something very cute. A little shaker with my initials on it. That is so cute. Like I just got done saying, I don't really drink much these days, but you know what I'm going to put in this? My iced coffee, my shaken espressos. This is absolutely going to get used with my Nespresso machine. Oh my God, that's so fun. I'm gonna have to make an espresso a little bit later because I am feeling a little sluggish and tired. So that's what I will be doing. Oh my God, that was so cute. Love it. I'm glad it wasn't like a cake or, I don't know, rotting food in here. Hello, everyone. It's a few hours later, and one of the greatest things in mankind happened to me. I had plans. I was excited for them. I do have to say, I was excited to hang out with Caroline, but I had plans and they got canceled. And I have to keep saying, like, I really wish I could have hung out with Caroline. It would have been so fun. She's like one of the greatest. That means I just got to stay in my PJs all day. I got the news that my like little cooking class got canceled. I took a shower and got right back in my PJs. And I've just been sitting here watching The Diplomat. It's a show on Netflix and it's really good. I love a show that has like political undertones and, well, I guess it's not undertones because it's like literally the whole thing is politics. I love like a politics show and I love an English show, and I feel like these two are like married and I'm really, really into it. So while I had big plans for this vlog, I was like, wow, I'm going to show you what I'm cooking. I'm going to go cook at a cooking class. It got canceled. And you know what? We can't stay mad at that because I haven't had an entire day at home like this. I actually can't even tell you the last time. And I have to admit, I didn't leave my house one time. Not a single time. I made coffee here. I had big plans of like going out and getting a coffee, but like I had so much work to do that my laptop is right here. I don't know if you can see it. And I've got my charger right here. I've had a few LaCroix. I just like made this my station since about 8 o'clock this morning. Haven't left. And normally I think I would be like a little bummed out and being like, dang, I didn't even see the sun, or I didn't even go outside. I didn't feel a little whisper of wind on my face. But you know what? It's kind of nice every once in a while. I'm really feeling relaxed. But that being said, that's the end of my weekend vlog. And I really appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, sorry if it wasn't so eventful, but I will see you next week in a brand new video here on the channel. But if you want to see more of me, I'm very active on Instagram and TikTok. I'm sure if you follow me, you already know that. You're like, oh my God, she posts a million times a day, because I do. I'm sorry. I will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye.